to Santory and Sons, the show where society's past, present, and future are viewed and explained through the eyes of three different aged mindsets. The show discusses society's past woes, present problems, and how the future will affect all generations to come. Be part of the show by calling in at 888-565-1470, or while watching them on amp2.tv, join the chat room. And now, here's Santory and Sons.
Good evening, Boca. This is the Santory and Son show on, I guess, the Freddie Fix-It network, or the show. I don't know. I don't know if it's a network or a show. But I am Freddie J here with Liz Break It Down Becker.
Hello.
And Freddie Fix-It will be here in just a moment. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend. What did you do this weekend, Liz?
Well, this weekend I was actually in Orlando. I was there for work. I presented at the DRC, the Dispute Resolution Center's annual conference, which was really cool. There's about 1,000 mediators and attorneys. So, needless to say, the Friday night party was not, crazy party, wild. A lot of food trucks was cool.
They don't party too hard, and
no, and because it was all mediators, there wasn't a lot of fighting going on. That's for sure.
So they had the party before the event, or the event and then the party?
No, it started on Friday, and then they had a party Friday night, an event, and then some more.
So they didn't want to be hungover.
Yeah, I guess. I know I had to be up at 5:00 in the morning Saturday. So
What time we were up on Sunday? At 4 in the morning to go to I went to Tampa this weekend. We went to Busch Gardens and we survived SheiKra and all the other amazing roller coasters there. It was 105 degrees and not too many people were happy because it was way too hot and the lines were very long, but it was fun.
Well, that's like masochism. You pay money to do that.
Now,
I don't get it.
Pay me enough money.
Whoa, but the roller coasters, are fun.
Hold on a second.
It's
really funny.
Hey, this is our show right now.
It's really funny. I leave the set for like 2 seconds. Nobody says good morning, Boca.
I did that already. I guess you weren't listening.
Nobody says how was your week. They just go into it because they're like stunned. They're like deers in the headlights.
He wasn't listening.
You gotta
welcome Freddie.
Welcome, Boca. That's right, to the Freddie Fix-It show. I'm glad that everybody is alive and well. You got a visitor from.
Well, you didn't let me finish that.
Well, we have also a phone call coming in. But where are you from again?
Norfolk, Virginia.
From Virginia.
His name is Jesse Wilson. I went to school with him at Mass Maritime.
I was going to put him on the air.
He visited for a week, and I wanted him to come on the air and tell a story or two. He has a couple good stories.
Stories about you? That's what we want.
We'll not go there. Not tonight. We can do that off the air, maybe.
Well, I got a couple of announcements. First of all, you can watch us on amp2.tv, and tonight you can watch it because I actually set it up. And you can actually see it. amp2.tv is the website. And, of course, you can hear us on 1470 AM, the wonderful radio station. And I know Liz was up in Orlando and Freddie was in Tampa, and the only one working was me.
Exactly.
Well, somebody had to stay behind.
Somebody has to stay behind. And our calling number tonight is 888, I got something in my eye, 565-1470. And what I'm happy to announce is over the weekend we had a couple of new shows. And one of them is South Florida Eat and Critique, which is a very well-known show on the weekends. And they talk about foods and all that. And I messed up Renee's name. Sorry, Renee. I apologize. I wrote Reno, but that's because Steve-O, her co-host, wrote R-E-N-O.
Reno, Nevada.
Yeah. He said, no, that's not what I wrote. And I said, yeah, that's what he wrote. But anyway, Smash hit a lot of views on it this weekend. Had a lot of fun with that.
Great.
And I'm also happy to announce that I think we're going to tape our Comcast show on Wednesday.
Which show?
Our first show, the
Freddie Fix-It show.
Santory and Sons, the Freddie Fix-It show. I'm supposed to take pictures of us tonight, so you guys got to give me some poses.
Oh, lovely.
so that we can, and we're gonna take pictures of Jesse and make him a villain and kill him off the strip.
So I have to make my costume, I guess. Is that
he said to wear costumes. I mean, I'm gonna put a sock over your face and
wear costumes.
Call you the Invisible Man. You can't see me.
You can't see me.
And I don't know. And Liz, I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe
oh my gosh, I gotta get a costume.
Well, I don't know. You could wear something.
I have an idea. We take a picture of one of us, just the clothes, and you can be the Invisible Man.
Well, I have a better idea.
So
Just
you're
the
naked.
clothes.
Let's just hang your clothes and take a picture of it.
No,
You-
Ian doesn't have
I'll
to
tell
be
you
like
what.
that
I'll tell you what. You can take off your sneakers. I'll take a picture of that. Send you Invisible Man.
I like that.
There you go.
That's good. That's an easy picture. I got that one. I called that one.
Unbelievable.
No
See?
posing involved.
No post. Yeah, I say, Nick, check out the post. You know, I had a friend of mine. Real quick story, and then we'll go to the phone. I had a friend of mine who went as the Invisible Man, and he took one of those ace bandages and he put it around his head. Ruby D, he put it around his head, and he fainted. He couldn't breathe.
He did
So-
think that
Not
one
a very
through, huh?
smart man.
Not a very smart. No, Invisible Man is very difficult to duplicate. But my opinion is, you wear a pair of sneakers and you move them around, it's like you're walking around.
Okay,
Okay.
that's interesting.
And that's
if I would
my-
have known, I would have brought my Wonder Woman armbands, the cuffs.
Oh, that's all right. We'll follow you.
Wonder
We'll get to you with your little Wonder Woman armbands. But
Armbands, no problem.
that's all good. But anyway, I'm also excited because on the phone, I got an old friend of ours, Jeff Santos from Boston. And Jeff Santos is back on the air with us. He's not back on the air, back, but he is back on the air. And Jeff is a political analyst. I got to go and meet a lot of politicians up at the DNC in Charlotte and in Tampa when the Republicans were there. And everybody knows Jeff. And I wanna bring Jeff. Are you there? Is Jeff on the line?
Doing Freddie.
How are you, Jeff?
Doing well, and shout out to all your family and friends and everybody else there in the studio. I can only tell you that we can't compete with all the texting, but we do have Anthony Weiner in politics. So
That's trending on CNN right now.
Well, hey Jeff, don't you know Weiner personally?
I hope not.
Well, one of the reasons, and I don't mean to be facetious, but one of the reasons I'm asking is I know when I was with you at the in Charlotte at the DNC, there isn't anybody who didn't know Jeff Santos. I mean, we were at the mayor's office, we were all over the place. So I figured maybe you had a little inside dirt on the Weiner, even though the Weiner has plenty of dirt.
yeah,
He's a dirty Weiner.
Are we gonna? Are we? Is his new handle the Wiener?
The Wiener.
That's what everybody calls him. But Jeff, I want to set this up. I want you to give us a couple of minutes here of what's the latest going on in the political world.
Well, we get a ton of things going on, and of course today one of the big issues I know made a big impact on people in South Florida because of the Trayvon Martin case is this whole issue of stop and frisk that the courts in New York decided to hand down, and Mayor Bloomberg is fighting against it. But this is a big issue, and of course, we've heard of books of driving while black and others that it's an experience for any African American, any young African American, Latino for that matter, whether you're in New York or Los Angeles or Miami, that police are going to sort of look at you and they'll make a case that this person may be guilty and they frisk you. So that's a big issue. That's out of the news today. On that same front, the whole idea of whether you do crack or cocaine, and the idea of drug sentencing. Do whites get a smaller sentence than blacks do? So those are a couple of issues that are in the news today. Obama's on vacation up in the home territory of Massachusetts here at the Vineyard, and when he comes back, which I guess is on the weekend, he's got a whole slew of things to talk about, whether it's Syria and Egypt on the foreign policy side, and Putin, who's kind of giving him the middle finger with Snowden. And then, of course, on the domestic side is all about jobs, potentially a shutdown. We're going to shut down the government because the Republicans don't like Obamacare. And I only know that no other country in the first world would ever say we're going to give more people a chance to get health care. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to stop that because it doesn't help the top 1%. No other country, not France, not Australia, not England, not Germany, nobody does it. But here in the United States, Republicans who control the House want to do that. So that's all coming up over the next few weeks as we head to Labor Day.
Excellent. And Jeff, is the president going to invite you over to play with the dog and have lunch?
Well, my thought process was that if I could go over and get an interview, not only would I play with the dog, but I would do calisthenics with Michelle Obama. I would help tutor the daughters. So I'm up for everything. So, I'm a Jeff of all trades.
Excellent.
So whatever they want to do.
Excellent. And Jeff, give us the call letters where you can be heard, and soon you're going to be seen on your website. Give us that stuff.
Well, that's fantastic, and thanks to you, Freddie, and the team there. RevolutionRadioNetwork.com. We're streaming live audio and soon to be live video from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're heard in a number of markets around the country. based here in Boston, and we're looking forward to being on with you. I mean, Freddie, you've done a magnificent job with your show and others that you produce, and you got a great group of people I can hear while I was on hold. The fun that you guys have, so I look forward to be part of that. And we're going to have some good times. We're going to try to take the show on the road and meet some people from the political world and those outside the political world that want to be in the political world. So it should be good. We should have some fun.
Excellent, my friend. Thank you very much, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow.
Be talking to you tomorrow, Freddie, and thank you, and shout out to all of our great friends down there in South Florida at WNN. Thank you so much for your listening over the years, and thank you again, Freddie.
All right, my man. That's Jeff Santos from Boston. I got to meet the president, actually, a little bit of Obama, and Clinton was there. It was fantastic stuff. I'm glad to have Jeff back. I think
cool.
Long awaited, and it's going to help all of us. It's going to help us as well as it's going to help him. We're going to get him back on a horse here, and he's going to help us charge politically. We're doing all sorts of stuff. We got shows coming out.
We have
That's
shows
awesome. Everywhere. We have
shows on shows. I don't know what we got going on.
We got medical shows. Linda Harmon made her debut on Friday.
Yes, that's right.
I put her on 740 radio with Dr. Panozzo's medical healing stuff, and then Linda had a car accident, and she's feeling better. Well, sort of feeling better. Not all that better. I got to say that, but. And Dr. Panozzo did a set with her on a Friday. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Livs is going to hopefully do Women's Talk, a new show coming out. And I just want to announce that we are going to be on Comcast Television, and that's Thursday nights at 5:30 on channel. I got something in my eye. You put your finger in my eye?
I don't put my finger in anything around here.
Well, you can talk with your eyes closed. That's okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. But that's channel 570. It's going to be on West Palm Beach Comcast channel. And Liz is also going to be doing something on Women's Talk, and I got a lot of people excited about that. And we got the set. Somebody donated.
Oh, awesome! That's great.
A
table and chair?
No, like a sofa.
A sofa, and
yeah, that's
cool.
Alan Knight, my partner up in the venture. We're going to be on Jog and Boynton Beach. We're going to be at the fountains, and I want everybody to come up and hold a sign. If you bring a sign, we're going to give you a coupon to Mississippi Sweets or somewhere to eat, maybe Roselli, something. If you come up there when we open, we're looking for everybody to come out with signs. We want to have traffic problems of 500 people.
We definitely want to have traffic problems.
Traffic problems when we go on the air. We're gonna
we want the fire marshals at every store.
That's right. We want to have, just don't burn the cars, because one of them may be mine. Other than that, we're all good to go.
Giving away for free?
like coupons, to eat at Mississippi Sweets.
One thing. I know that Twinkie, that Jesus Twinkie,
Jesus
right?
Twinkie.
That Jesus Twinkie, believe it or not, Alan has gotten a request to buy that.
There you
and
go.
He may have sold. Alan may call in here. He may have sold it. I think somebody offered him $5 for it, but it was sort of green. But I don't know why he thinks it looked like Jesus. It didn't look like Jesus.
I didn't see it.
Well, everybody will be able to get Freddie's autograph.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, that's worth nothing, but that's okay. Oh, you mean my autograph?
Yes, your autograph.
I thought it was Freddie J.
Because it's yours is worth
$1.50. And that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, so good stuff coming on. Also, we got a lot of other shows that we are producing currently. Oh, and by the way, we just got the green light to air the shows for Comcast. And I know that doesn't seem like a big deal.
Well, it's been a hassle, right?
Oh, my goodness. I want to thank Gio in Tampa, my son, who worked with me endless hours to get that thing straightened out. And we finally got it done. We got approval today from Comcast. And all the settings are in. And it's really tricky because when you shoot in high def, it's a little bit different than standard.
We're in high def right now. Look at how good look.
Yeah,
that's a new monitor we put in here.
My hair is popping up right over here.
Let's break it down. Becca didn't want to sit in the front, and look at her. She's loving herself. You can watch it.
I like my little comfy corner.
It is
over there.
very comfortable, I have to say.
Break it down, Becker.
Well,
it's like a safe corner. I feel very safe back here.
Like a safe house.
Well, she's going to be leading us now on interviews. I noticed that you were there Saturday.
Yeah.
You were filming. You needed somebody to do interviews and stuff.
And I didn't have anyone to work the camera and interview at the same time.
Break It Down is going to break it down.
I'll break it down. I'll do the interviews.
Should be doing the interviews.
I think I did a pretty good job. Did you see the film yet?
No, I did not. But
okay.
I saw the films that you did with the commercial at Beaucaire Country Club.
I got to see those. I want to see those.
700 takes, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Well, I had to make sure it was right.
Yeah.
And nobody at the country club was complaining.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Went from day to dark.
Yeah.
They didn't even see you leave. Oh, and I also got a ticket to that.
Why?
Because, man, look at this. And we have a roar from the crowd.
Time out. What ticket?
Beaucaire Country Club now has a police station, police force. And if you go 7 miles, 8
They
miles.
pulled you over?
Yeah. And I tattooed it to the wall at the house because nobody's ever going to believe that they gave me a warning.
A warning?
Oh, it was a warning.
They gave me a warning. I was 9 miles over, yes.
Oh, wow.
What happened was...
Where are they positioned? So just so I know.
They're all in different strategic points. But the funny thing here is that...
There's three little cubbies.
No,
they
what
can hide
happened
in.
is because Linda was in a car accident, she getting her car fixed, they gave her a rental. So she went in the wrong way and she turned around. She had to like back up and go the other gate. So I was watching her and laughing like a hyena. I even dropped my phone because I was laughing so hard. And then he pulled me over.
Oh, I dropped my phone the other day, and I'm trying to step on the gas. This is in Beaucaire, so it wasn't like I was on a major road or anything. There was no one in the way. And my friend was in the car, and I'm like, I can't get my phone, and I'm stepping on the gas. That could have ended badly. I could have got a ticket
Remind
there.
me never to drive with either one of you, okay? Just
Why? We're a lot of fun.
mental note right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, but you got a warning, though. So
I
you're
got a
good.
warning, but I got a warning in a gated community where the average age is 97.
Well, you got
Do not
they
drive
drive
over 30
so
miles an hour because you're going to get a ticket. I looked at the cop and said, really? Are you serious? Really?
A lot of
Anyway.
walkers in the area and those little motorized scooters.
Then
you know,
there's
gotta be
no one in the
careful.
roads. No one in the roads.
Anyway.
I think we should get to the awkward moment. Can we do
Let's
an awkward
do
moment?
awkward
We have an
moments.
awkward
Absolutely.
moment.
Let's
We
do
have
it.
awkward
Okay.
I
moments.
just gave you
So-
17, but let's do some more.
Okay, so I have an awkward moment because this actually recently happened to me, where I ran into a girlfriend of mine that I hadn't seen.
You ran her over?
No, I ran into.
Oh, you ran into her. Okay.
And I hadn't seen her in a couple of months, so it was a while. And I saw her, and ironically enough, the night before, I had seen her husband at Houston's, just having dinner with a couple of friends. So when I saw her, I said, "Oh my gosh, so good to see you, and how funny! I just ran into your husband last night." She's like, "Where?" And I said, "At Houston's." "Who's he with?" And I said, "A couple of friends of his." "That son of a." He told me he was working late, and I just stood there, and I'm like, "Oh no."
That's not awkward. That's just busted.
I wasn't busted. He was busted, but it was an awkward moment.
But
for me
you
'cause I didn't
definitely
wanna,
know
like,
she's gonna
start-
be like, well, Liz saw you at the
Exactly, so
restaurant,
that's, like,
and
awkward
yeah,
for
he's not gonna
me.
be too happy.
Well, it's because it's not like I saw him at a strip club. I can understand if I saw him at a strip club.
Then
and
I
I
would be
said,
asking
"Oh,
you,
yeah,
what
why
are you doing at a strip club?
Okay.
There you go.
There's many reasons I could be at a strip club.
I can think of one.
Maybe two.
That ain't
not
Maybe
being
two.
one that's on the pole. No.
Not being one might be two.
No, neither one. Check off the boxes.
So how did that awkward moment end up besides
I
her?
just was like, well, I don't, because she had asked me what time, and I said I think it was like 8 o'clock at night, and she said, "What time? 8 o'clock?" He told me he was working. And I said, "Oh well, maybe it was 6. I don't know. I can't remember." And I just
Well, dinner
I
could
said,
be-
you
dinner
know,
could be-
It was just with it's Houston's, you know. I was like,
Dinner could
quiet
be,
over now.
dinner could be work.
She was just upset that
I
he was with
tell you.
he was with his friends.
Unbelievable.
There was no work going on.
You
at
know, that happened to me once. I did a mortgage for somebody, and I asked the wife about to verify some charges that were kind of retarded at hotels and motels and dinners. And it wasn't her credit card. And, I said, and she argued with me that we don't have that credit card. And I had a whole investigation done.
You
It
were
was-
paying somebody else's credit card?
No, it
No,
was
her
it was
husband
it was
had
a
it.
husband's secret credit card.
Exactly.
Oh.
See, like, what do you do when you give out information and end up busting somebody else's lies to their
Yeah.
wife or husband?
Then
or
you have to
boyfriend or
quickly make up a
girlfriend?
lie. Oh no, wait a minute! It wasn't your husband. He looked like you.
Yeah, right. Who
Did
do
you do that?
protect? Well, who do you
Eric,
protect?
yourself.
You protect yourself.
You run
tell
for the hills.
You tell the truth, I think.
I didn't realize that it was a. I would never. You know what? That's why it's better to say, "Oh, how are you?" No, I didn't see your husband anywhere. No restaurant at Houston's. No, I did not.
Well, listen. Next time a guy wants to lie to his wife or his girlfriend,
let you in on
go
it.
to Houston.
He should call. He should call
He should
you.
let you in on it.
He should say, "Liz, no matter where I am, and you see me, don't buzz my spot."
Yeah, what would you do in that case?
I
If you're
don't
friends
tell
with the
people I
husband
saw
and
anybody.
wife.
Nothing.
Right?
You got,
And the husband calls me and says, "Listen, man, I'm going out with this girl I met. You know, and just
Good luck.
download it.
See
My
ya.
wife."
Hope to be ya.
Okay, and the wife calls me and says, "Listen, Freddie, you know, I don't know where Bill is. He was supposed to."
Me
be
neither.
he's here, and then
so
she
you lie to her.
I don't lie to nobody. I
You
don't know where he
lie.
went.
You don't know where
I
he
don't know where he
went.
went. I don't know where he went.
Okay.
It's a
That's
play
just
on words.
semantics that
That's
you're
what's
doing.
it is.
It's a
I'm really worried, Freddie. I think that he's gone into an accident. I'm going to call the police.
Call
right
everybody.
Now.
Let's call the FBI. Call anybody.
Call anybody. You
Oh,
know-
Listen,
he'll
if you
call
get-
the FBI and anything, okay?
I have.
How about this? Did Bill call you earlier and tell you what he was doing tonight?
Absolutely not.
Ah, that's a lie.
Absolutely
No, he didn't
not.
tell me what he was doing. He told me he was going out. That could mean anything.
Did he
I
call
don't-
you?
No, if you tell me that he specifically, the word is specifically. 888-565-1470 is the number if you want to join in on this madness. If you call me and you tell me, I tell you, don't tell me.
Don't tell me.
No, you know what's the best person to rob a bank with?
Mm-hmm.
Yourself. Because it's the only person that won't rat you out. That's it.
That's absolutely true. I mean, I would just tell the person, no, I'm not going to lie. If the person calls, I would just, I'm not going to lie. So don't tell me what you're doing or where you're going. I'm not going to be put in the middle of it.
That's good. But I got an awkward moment. If you're dating somebody, we meet him, everybody's cool, la la la, and we see him somewhere. Am I supposed to tell you?
I don't think you're supposed to tell anybody. I don't think anybody should tell because
so
it's
I
always
shouldn't
the
tell you,
messenger
right?
That gets killed, first of all. And usually people are so blindly in love that when someone comes and tells them something,
they ignore
even
it.
if they believe it for that minute, the minute they go to the other person and say, I heard this, they're like, no, they're jealous, they want to break us up, and they end up believing more in the person they love than the person that told them the truth, that has genuine good intentions.
Yeah, but there are people who will
lie.
No, that will set it up to look like something's going on. And again, don't get me wrong, and people don't burn my car, but women don't play nice in the sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be having a conversation, and because you don't like the person you're with, you make it sound like something was going on.
That's true.
Sure.
I mean, I don't understand that about women. Guys aren't like that. Guys think that they, I got lucky because we try
to one up each other.
That's it. But women, oh my goodness, they make it sound like, well, I have his attention and you don't. Well, who gives a crap?
Yeah, well, I agree with you on that. I still would never tell anybody if I saw their spouse or it's none of my business. They'll find out anyway. They're going to eventually find out.
The truth will set you free.
That's regular. It's none of my business.
Now, I got another one. What do you do if you see your son?
Mm-hmm.
Your son is still young, but you see your son and he's with somebody on a date and he's seeing somebody else.
Hopefully, I have been trying to raise my son to have a sense of moral
No. That's not the question. This is not about morals or how you raise him. This is the deal.
If
this is
I
the
saw
question.
that, I'd pull him by his ear. I don't care what age he was in. I'd shove him in my car, take him home, and I'd make him apologize to the other girl.
Really?
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what age.
I hope your son is listening.
Because if you're listening,
go to your room
very carefully.
So you want your son to stay in a very serious relationship at one time?
Not at all. If he's with a girl and just having, if it's not a relationship, he's free to date. He can date 10 girls at once. I don't care.
But what is a relationship?
Let me clarify that. He can have fun when he's young. I have no problem with that.
There you go. So
until
about 30?
In a relationship with one woman and he's committed to one woman, I would not expect him nor raise him to date another girl. End that relationship and be free and date, And
you really honestly think that it's about the raising or it's about the moment?
I think it's both. No, I think raising.
Guys are different because I was raised properly, but the moment always makes the decision.
The moment is fabulous, but hopefully he'll pick a woman that he'll be saadified with. And
it does depend on the individual, I believe.
I think it depends on the individual. That's what morals are about.
Yeah, that's not lack of morals.
But whether you're taught that moral or you just choose not to listen to it, it's the individual.
Choice.
So if you're raising them right, doesn't matter.
All right, so you would rat out your kid.
Right. Listen,
oh yeah, she just said it.
Your behaviors are based on your belief system too. So it's about what he believes is best.
Well, we gotta go. Show is over.
Show's done.
Can't
oh my gosh.
We just started this. We gotta either get more time or find some more time or do something. Anyway, amp2.tv is our where you can watch us. 866-224-5422 is amp2 TV Productions number, which I don't think I've ever given out on the air. But we're growing leaps and bounds. Give us a call. Let us give you an estimate as to some of your television needs. Only truly plugged internet. I don't even know how that goes.
You were doing really well to the end. I was like, go.
I don't know how it goes.
The only network truly plugged in?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I just made that up.
Want to say good night to Linda Harmon and Liz Break It Down Becker and Freddie J. Give them your Twitter.
Follow me on FJ Santory on Twitter.
NLP. And you can check out anything about me at meetlizbecker.com.
Is that new?
Yeah, I talked about it last week.
Oh man,
and enhancednlp.com is for the training.
Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Enjoy, be safe. Enjoy the week.
Take care.
Bye.
You've been listening to Santory and Sons, the show where society's past, present, and future are viewed